It was from 3 different issues. So tire issues we saw Gilliland, the 22 of Logano, and then also Allmendinger.
Yeah, it was crazy because it all happened at once. Right rear tires, it looks like on all 3 of them. Jeff, you and I were having a conversation. You know, this is a track where you use the rear air pressure to kind of get the car in a good aero position, let it squish down more. Green flag pit stops are definitely more abusive on tires. If you are questionable on air, going right hard on the racetrack versus pace laps abuses the tire more. It's hard to say exactly, but very coincidental that all 3 happened at once. That, or there's some debris out there that all 3 of them hit. It could have been that as well. Pure speculation until we kind of see what happens through the rest of the race.
Well, it certainly gets everybody's attention. Every crew chief, everybody that makes the decisions on what kind of air pressure to put in tires. You just had green flag take off, as you said, Steve. That abuses the tires. And you had 3 on this, essentially within 2 laps of each other.
Let's listen to the 22 or ride along with him.
Okay, so 2 things. Number 1, incredible job saving that race car. Where that tire started to have its issue, he was still in the corner. Really good job. It's a good thing it didn't happen 2 seconds before, because he wouldn't have been able to. Then the 16, that thing blows on the straight.
Yep.
All the tires went down after he was sliding it.
So remember, the concept of lower air pressure. So at short tracks, we have different conversations, right? You get the tires really close to flat because they grip better as you run. At these higher speed race tracks, the travel of the car is limited by rules. So you get to a point where the only way you can get the rear diffuser, that thing in the back of the car that makes all that downforce closer to the ground, is literally take air out of the tires, and it squishes more like a balloon. Let's listen into the 16.
Sorry, Travis.
Oh, that's all good. I'm questioning if something was on the track and everybody's running it over. The 2 cars blew it right rear, and then we blew it left rear the same lap, so I'm not sure.
Well, so there you go. So Travis mentioned that they blew a left rear. Well, it was AJ talking to his crew chief. You know, it's just hard to truly understand what happened to all 3 of the cars. I will say, super coincidental, Marty. They all happened at once.
Yeah, that's probably more than a coincidence, Steve. In fact, Joey Logano said on the radio, I think a right rear tire might have come off. You can see why he might have thought that, because there is nothing left of the right rear for the 22. That's what came off Joey.